found another one. This is outrageous. You won't believe this one. Speeding cop strikes and kills pedestrian. Cop hits and kills pedestrian while speeding.
A Houston cop, and this was so egregious, traveling, going over the speed limit, responding to a call, driving with one hand on the steering wheel, striking and killing a pedestrian. Here's the video.
Yeah. Sir. Cindy. 14 and 11, I need HFD here. I just got wrecked out. Scott and Reed, 1 male patient, not conscious, not breathing, has bleeding from the head. Sir, wake up, sir.
The officer was in violation of various protocols that night that led to the death of this one male. Let me give you some background to this. Newly released video, body camera footage, shows the high-speed moments before a Houston cop drove his police cruiser onto a sidewalk on December 4th and killed 62-year-old Michael Wayne Jackson, who was walking to his barber. He was walking to get his hair cut. Let's put up a picture of the now deceased Mr. Jackson, okay? On December 30th, the Houston Police Department released 2 videos, 2 clips from body cams worn by driver officer Orlando Hernandez and his partner officer Anthony Aranda. Both officers are 25 years old with fewer than 5 years on the force and currently are listed as active duty according to an HPD spokesperson. Okay, here's a still from that body camera. If you notice, you have to pay close attention. You see the arm of a black male. Well, that's the black
it's
male
in the bottom
that
left of the corner.
This officer has killed. Okay? The body camera footage reveals Mr. Hernandez was driving with one hand, was going well over 80 miles per hour in violation of all protocols, and it was raining. Hernandez at times drove the 6,300-pound Ford police car between 80 to 100 miles per hour. This was down Reed Road. That's according to the evidence we have from the speedometer. Okay? Traffic on Reed Road is limited at 40 miles per hour. The cops were driving with lights and siren activated to help another officer apprehend 5 individuals allegedly involved in the carjacking who reportedly fled on foot after the short pursuit. The road was wet. The windshield wipers were on, and all police protocol points to you have to get to your destination while preserving the safety of citizens en route.
Got that right.
Every protocol says that.
Yep.
But as I told you before, if your policy does not equate to the culture will eat policy alive every day. The right thing is put on paper, but the wrong thing is done by behavior. Okay? Jackson was walking west on the sidewalk in the 4100 block of Reed Road near Scott Street as the cruiser approached from the east around 5:40 p.m. Several cars were stopped at a red light at the Reed Road and Scott Street intersection. As Hernandez sped toward the intersection, video shows the officer turned the steering wheel nearly 180 degrees to avoid colliding with other cars. The cruiser slid slightly right, jumped the sidewalk and hitting Mr. Jackson before slamming into a dumpster bin in a nearby parking lot. That dumpster bin likely saved the lives of other individuals, okay? Jackson's brother believes that the officers driving was completely the reason why his brother is dead. The driving, nothing else. And I agree, okay? These individuals did not have a lot of experience. They did violate protocol, and now you have this. Somebody dead who was simply trying to get a haircut. That could be anybody. That could be me. I get a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
That could be me going to my barber, walking across the parking lot, and somebody who has significant position, authority, and control in that moment, violating their own policies and killing me or killing you. There is something called gross negligence under the law. Reckless disregard for life.
It's called reckless endangerment.
Attorney, what do you see in this
Actually,
case?
you know what that's called? It's called.
It's really
it's called
tough to
vehicular
hold
representation.
police or any emergency responders liable for accidents because they're allowed to be exempt from traffic laws when they're responding to an emergency. So it's really going to come down to the details that will probably still come out. You know, did they put on the brakes and slow down before entering the intersection? You know, that would be reasonable. It's okay to maybe lose a few seconds responding to an emergency. Or did they not? You know, they were trying to avoid a collision with other cars, but if they were just speeding through the intersection, you know, that's unreasonable. So it's those kind of nitty-gritty details that are going to end up being important. But it is going to be a tough road. And it is really sad. You know, this is not the movies. You know, we see car chases all the time in movies and somehow they always manage to like come out okay. But the reality, that's not true. And so they have to really balance responding to an emergency and the fact that there's innocent lives all around these roads and being very safe and cognizant. There were several cars responding to this. It would have been okay to delay a few seconds, especially in the rain, and make sure it was okay for him to cross that intersection before they did that.
And here's the visual in my mind, attorney. This officer is driving with one hand on the steering wheel like he's going 20 miles per hour and the weather is perfect. The weather is bad. He's driving 80 to 100. It's a street where cars and people are, and he does not take that.
Yeah. Just leaves you speechless as well. Like, damn. 80, 100 miles an hour. You don't even see cops going that fast on the freeway for emergency call. He was going 80, 100 miles an hour in traffic in a 40 mile per hour zone. Jeez. Anyways, I'm out here. Mike Joe. Peace out.